You're not a real gypsy if you don't live in a caravan.
Don't listen to them, Violet.
I try not to, but it gets to me.
Stop it, we're meant to be getting ready for the fair.
I don't feel like it.
Come on, you know we'll get there and we meet up with everyone. It'll be great. Come on, you'll feel like your own true self.
What is my true self?
Oh, stop it, Violet. Lisa, Mary and Martina will be here soon. Once we start off and get into the trailer, you'll be fine.
Alright then.
I told you not to read it.
I'm not going to any traveller fair. Why should I be called a chav for dressing up?
It's only stupid words.
It's not. You know it's not. It's people not wanting to sit by you, making faces, following you home, laughing at you. Hi, come sit.
Hi.
What's up, Violet? Why aren't you ready?
Violet says she's not going to the fair. They've been on to her again.
When?
Just now, texting her.
Let's see. Just ignore it, Violet. It's just ignorance. They don't know us. What's there to understand?
There's a lot to understand, Violet, and that's why they want to get to us. They're jealous and we have to be better than them.
Yeah, Daddy says to show by example. But it doesn't work. I've tried to ignore them. I've tried walking home different ways from school, not sitting by them, hiding anything that looks a little bit sparkly so they can't say, what, been touring again? Or, wearing your chav hair clips.
They keep telling her she's not a real gypsy because she doesn't live in a caravan.
I hate it when they say gypsy instead of traveller.
It's prejudice and we've got to rise above it. We're different, deal with it.
Come on, girl. We'll help you get ready. Sean will be there.
Ooh, Sean!
Shut up.
That's more like it, Violet. Stick up for yourself.
Not too sure about this top. It looks a bit gaugy. More sparkles required.
Yeah. Do you all want to take a selfie?
Yeah, go on then.
That's a
So
good
you have
one.
to send that to me.
So
Yeah,
that's
send
me
it
as
to you
well.
now. Don't look at it.
Don't look at it, Violet.
Violet, I'm begging you, don't look at it. They see they'll get me. I'm not going to any fair. I'm not a traveller anymore.
Like we have a choice.
It's prejudice and we've got to rise above it. We're different, deal with it.
Don't get angry at her. You know she's been going through it.
But she's so annoying. A few idiots are ruining everything because Violet is letting them. You're not the first girl to be picked on for being a traveller.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I live in a trailer on a traveller site and every time the bus drops me off outside the sign saying council site, they start on me. Go into your pikey caravan. Where's your horses? Come on, Martina. Tell us your fortunes. Why don't you move on somewhere else and take your stinking rubbish with you?
Lay off, you two. She's upset.
She's a little victim.
Read this and tell me you wouldn't get upset.
Sorry, Violet, it's bad.
Yeah, it is.
Have you told your parents? Maybe the Gathers should get involved. Yeah, telling the Gathers is really going to help, isn't it? Gathers cars outside the house, looking like we've stolen something. Dirty, thieving jippos. Whatever's going on in here?
They've been on to her again because she's a traveller.
We've talked about this. It's people's ignorance. Just ignore them.
That's what we said.
Uncle Michael is bad.
Our people have always been prosecuted, right through the ages. We have a different way of being and some people can't abide here.
Believe in God. He made you who you are for a reason. Now come on, we got to get going.
You and Mammy don't understand. You're always going on about how good it used to be, but how it used to be isn't how it is now. I've seen you both in tears. Me and Maggie get told all the time at school that we're not true travellers because we don't live in a trailer. And it's not just the gorges that are on my back, it's the travellers too. Remember Jazz? I was best friends with her and she was really kind to me. But all the travellers went on my back just because I went round her house, till I broke friends with her.
But that was wrong, Violet. You should have told me before and I would have said something to their mothers.
What would the point of that have been? You just don't get it how it is at school. I wish we did live in our trailer so we could just get the hell out of here.
It's hard for your generation, girls. I can see that. Believe me, I wish I could take you all in the trailers and just keep moving on. But as soon as we find a stopping place, they'll be moving us on. Like Uncle Joey. He tries to keep travelling. There's constant evictions with bailiffs and gatherers. We can't do that to you. We're better settled. But when we can, we get on the roads and go and see our people in the fairs and relax a bit more. It's a compromise, I know.
Well, I don't want to compromise. I don't belong anywhere, not settled nor travelling. I spend most of my time being at school, sent out of classrooms, because I'm restless. At home, I tell you everything's all right. And I hear you and the aunties and the uncles and cousins talking about how great it was. How you'd swap your cars for horses any day. But what was it? I don't know. They say I'm not a proper traveller or a gorgy lover. We have a huge trailer in the front garden that all the people next door hate. I haven't travelled on the open roads or slept in a bender or know about all the freedom you're going on about. Getting emotional saying that you've all lost your freedom. Well, I never had any.
Look, come on, calm down. The people next door are here.
Is that all you can say? Calm down. The people next door hate us. They moan about us, report us all the time.
I just don't want you upset, Violet. You've been so much better recently. It's not good for you. Now, we all love going to the fair. Go on, go and get yourself sorted out. Go and wash your face. Come on, let's get moving. I want that trailer hooked up and gone by lunchtime.
She's been under a lot of pressure, Auntie Priscilla. Look.
I'll go up to the school. They're all right up there, quite understanding. They'll sort it out for you. I promise, darling. No one should have to put up with that. Remember, your great-grandpa Caleb was a famous boxer.
No one cares. We don't live in the Wild West.
Don't talk to your dad like that.
It's all right, Priscilla. She didn't mean it.
Yes, I did. No one's interested in bare-knuckle boxers. It's the 21st century and we're a lost tribe. I'm not going to the fair and I'm going to cut my hair.
Oh, please don't cut your hair, darling.
Don't come near me.
Violet, I just want to hold you and tell you to be proud of who you are. It's a gift to be a traveller.
It's not a gift, it's a curse. I'm not proud, I'm ashamed. What do you know?
Don't smash the plate. It's your grandmother's.
Hello? Mom? Dad? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Hello? Mom? Dad? Hello? Where am I? Mom! Dad! Oh, Granny, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't.
It's only possessions, my Violet. It's only possessions. But it's a good way to see that you're getting better. But did you have to choose my favourite plate?
I upset everyone. That's what I do.
No, no. You're a good girl, Violet. You're a good girl.
Am I alright, Granny?
Yes, you're all right, my child.
I'm 13.
I know. Betwixt and between. Between a child and a woman. All in one breath. Betwixt and between.
Am I home, Granny?
Yes, you're home. You're home. Well, yes and no. You're home when you're with your own. But don't go looking for houses or possessions, because your caravan is where you sleep and the outside is your home.
I should be going to the fair with the others.
But I thought you didn't want to go.
I don't, and I do.
Like I said, betwixt and between.
I don't know what I want, Granny.
Well, it's hard to know sometimes. Sometimes we have to do something simple. Now, a nice fire gives us a nice bit of light and warmth, and it gives somewhere to sit around and tell our stories and also share our troubles. When it dies down, there are only ashes left. It reminds us how frail we are. So what we need to do, we need to begin again, build a new fire, a new life. Making a new fire can be hard, but we gypsies, we always had to do that, stopping and starting. We rise out of the ashes like the dawn follows the night. We gypsies, however hard they try to stop us, crush us, shame us. Do you know what I'm talking about, Violet? Well, whatever they do or say, we always manage to get a spark going again.
I don't even know what it means.
What, being a gypsy?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know, Betsy Smith, you'll never make any money all the time you give your flowers away.
I know well enough who I sell my flowers to. Oh, see that man over there?
Poor soul, was in a war in France.
He always buys red roses for his lady love every day.
Good morning, Betsy. Roses, red roses for my girl. This world should be full of flowers.
Thank you, Charlie dear.
Were you actually in the real war?
Yes, I was in France.
But Missy, we don't talk about it. Charlie's been through enough.
France. Yes, I was in France. I was the only one of my group to return. The Pals Battalion, that's what they called us. And we were pals. Friends, you know, all of us. We were pals.
Charlie, time's getting on. It's nearly tea time. Thank you, Betsy. I'll see you again tomorrow.
I upset them.
You didn't upset them. The war did. The war upset us all.
So, what flowers will we give Violet today?
Well, we could give her violets because her name's Violet. But let me think. You're too young to be working, and you're too old not to be working. I can tell you one of us. How? Just can. So best give you some lucky white heather. I'm not one of you.
Now go and sell your lucky white heather.
It's not funny. Stop laughing. Don't be frightened of what you are. Nothing to be ashamed of. Deny yourself, Violet, and you'll be lost.
Where are you going, Violet?
I don't know, but I don't like being laughed at. Flower girls. No offence, but I'm not going to be selling lucky white heather. It's like I said, a lost tribe. I'm going.
Now, Violet, I know you're angry, my Violet. I know you're angry. Careful, Violet. I know you're angry.
This isn't helping. None of this is helping. They said you were a great storyteller, but this story is telling me nothing.
Put a bit of wood into the fire. And watch the flames for a bit. It will calm you down.
Can I go now?
Look deeper into the fire. Look, my Violet, can you see her? Can you see Priscilla? She's a lot like you. She wouldn't take no for an answer.
How do I look? Do I look the part? Oh, yes, indeed. And myself? Oh, very mystical. Come on, tell my fortune.
Well, you may look like Gypsy, but don't open your mouth, will you?
Oh, what? Really? Too posh?
Well, we weren't all born with silver spoons in our mouths.
Oh, damn. Class gets in the way of everything. Georgina and I, like the sisterhood, we truly believe in an equality. This is part of our mission, Priscilla. Equality.
Posh idiots, don't patronise Priscilla.
We're not patronising anyone. We're merely trying to have women's voices heard.
And what are you doing all dressed like Romanies when you're not?
There's no need for that attitude, my dear girl. We're simply hiding out in a gypsy caravan so that we don't have to sign the census and so that the police don't catch us.
Who would want to arrest you lot?
Do you know nothing about our cause? You see, we don't have a vote, which means we don't have a say or representation in Parliament, which means we do not have a voice.
Why not?
Well, because we are women, the so-called weaker sex. So we can't make decisions.
Well, that's stupid.
Exactly. That's why we're trying to get our voices heard. You know, women have gone on hunger strike to get the vote.
Starve themselves?
Yes, non-violent protest. You see, some people feel so strongly about rights for women that they're willing to risk their lives.
Well, you have a big mission. How about being a woman and a traveller?
But I don't understand what census is.
Oh, the census. It's a count. A count of all the people living in this country today. So women have got together and they've organised a big protest to refuse to have their names put down in the 1911 census. To refuse to be counted until we get the vote. The vote is everybody's right. If women don't count, neither shall we be counted.
Yes, Annie Kenny, one of our organisers at the WSPU, that's the Women's Social and Political Union, she says no vote, No census.
Simple and effective. No vote, no census.
Gypsies never get counted anyway, although some official-looking folk turned up on the site a few days ago, asking us, in some cases telling us, to put our mark on the paper for census. Not sure how they account for those on the road though. Look at you. You won't have to worry about using those silver tongues of yours, because I'm coming with you.
Oh, I didn't know you were a sympathiser.
You may be educated with your books, but my education comes from being on the road. And I know all about discrimination, you know. I've been tossed about by the law from the moment I was born. I think I'll make up my own motto. If women and gypsies don't count, neither shall they be counted.
Splendid, that's wonderful. So, we're in then, sister.
Did you think I'd let you loose with my wagon and my lovely horse?
Well, Lottie knows a lot about horses. I think we could manage.
Have you got a problem with me coming? Have you ever ridden bareback?
Oh, well, not bareback exactly. Side saddle, actually.
Know how to drive a wagon?
I hadn't really thought through the challenges of being on the road. To be honest, Priscilla, I've always dreamed of travelling in a gypsy caravan. The wind in my hair, it's just so romantic, and here I am with a real live gypsy. Oh, I've had fantasies about an adventure such as this. The open road, all that freedom. Oh, the true bohemian life. No.
Freedom? You know nothing about life on the road. Is that what all this spokeswoman's all about, is it?
Yes, that's right. You've got it. Well done, Priscilla.
Really? Thank you, Georgina. Freedom? I'll tell you what it's really like. Imagine what it's like in the rain and the cold and the snow. Some don't make it through the winter. Our babies die because it's so cold. Living under the caravan. Poverty, not hunger strikes, real grinding hunger. Many don't survive. Being hounded about from place to place. We're not welcome. Some of them are all right, but they treat us like dirt. Nothing but vaguely. So yes, I am coming with you for my people. You play it being gypsies, while I live it.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to offend you. I think I just got carried away.
I know you didn't mean no harm. But other people have written our history, usually so-called scholars and romantics, but they don't have a clue how hard it is on the road.
I'm embarrassed by my ignorance.
Priscilla, don't be too hard with these ladies. They've got good hearts, and they paid you well for the wagon and for the horse.
They deserve it. They have no idea.
There's no space for sentimentality in this world, you know.
Now look here. I know Lottie got a bit carried away, but she's given up everything so that women like you and me can have the vote. Her whole family have disowned her. Her husband is a highly respected banker in the city. He has completely cut her off. She is penniless. Now, she knows pain and hardship. She was imprisoned after one protest. Can you imagine what it is like for a woman in prison? She knows she has been humiliated and shamed.
Well, I do see, and that took courage, my Lottie. But if you want to fight for equality, it's got to be everybody. We all need to have a voice and be counted. Now come on, it's getting dark. We've got lots to do, ladies. Now Violet, make sure you're counted. You are the future and our hope.
Wait for me, I want to come.
Never cut your bit of hair, my Violet. It's beautiful.
Never cut your hair, Violet.
That's what I just said.
What's that? You're not one of us. I don't live in a caravan.
It doesn't matter, it's in your blood.
It's who you are. No good fighting it. Be who you are. We travelling people don't fit in tidily with other people. We come in all shapes and sizes. We come from everywhere. There's Welsh travellers, gypsies, Irish gypsies, Scottish gypsies, English gypsies, and sometimes, Violet, it breaks my heart when gypsies fight against each other. Because under the heavens, under the night skies, we're all equal. We're all human beings.
How's door travelling? This clan or that tribe? We're all knitted together, like one big giant cobweb. We're all related, all connected to Mother Earth. I knew you'd come today, Violet. Give us your hand. Oh, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. You've been very low, Violet. You're caught in the middle, running and running. There's a crossroads, Violet, a fork. You need to decide which path you want to travel on.
How will I know?
Be still and listen. Look inside your heart. For myself, I speak to Sira La Kali. I love to come and find you here, to tell you all that I have in my heart, and in you confide my sorrows and joys. Roots, veins, spreading into the soil. Veins, Violet, carrying our stories, our blood, from India, Egypt, Europe, reaching downward into the heartbeat of Earth. Moving, flowing. I knew you were coming today, Violet. I saw a lost purple flower.
There's nothing like a fire sitting with friends.
That's what Daddy says. Sometimes he makes a fire in the yard, but the people next door always make him put it out. What's all this old stuff like a fairy tale? I'm from Dorset.
Yeah. Plenty of travellers and gypsies from your way. The New Forest, Camphor Heath, Newtown, Cuffmullin, Bay Regis, all over the place. They had quirky, fancy names then. The girls had names like Emily and Britannia, and the boys' names like Nelson and Gideon, and they lived on fancy sites with quirky names like Cuckoo Bottom, Heavenly Bottom, Wally Whack, and Monkey Thumb Lane. How's that for a quirky name? Years back, you see, people relied on us gypsies. We're part of the season, we're part of everything. We went into the fields, we collected all the vegetables and the fruit for the farmers. We made things. We were brickmakers, we worked in the brickyards and the foundries. People relied on us for all our skills. There was loads of families from your way. There was the Penfolds, the Smiths, the Turners, the Whites, the Crutchers, the Ayres, the Coles, the Sherwoods, the Stanleys, the Rogers, all from your way.
Don't forget the Whites.
My name is Smith.
Well, there you are then, a gypsy name.
No one relies on us now.
Ah, but gypsies are resourceful. Yeah. Low on the fire, Violet. Let's get these flames going. Low on the fire. Do 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 do. A lonely night streaming of a song. Those memories haunt my reverie. Do 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 do. When this land was new. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Davy and Freddie's wedding!
Daisy and Freddie were wed yesterday at St Andrews in Kinson, but today they've come here, out in this field, amidst the trees, by the fire, but most of all amongst their own people, to have their wedding blessed amongst you. And I bless you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. And may Carly, Black Sarah, bless you and fill you with joy and peace this day and forever.
Amen. I bless my husband, Freddie Ike White.
Amen. I bless my wife, Daisy Rosalie White.
With this thorn, I will prick each of your thumbs. Let a drop of blood fall onto the bread. Now, eat the bread. Now, you may celebrate.
Daisy and Freddie!
Now they are wed. Sweep out the old and in with the new. New beginnings, a new life.
Stop this noise! Who's your guide? I want you off of this land, and quick. I want you all gone by first light in the morning.
No, wait, this is our land, our home. We've been here for hundreds of years.
So where's your papers?
We don't have any. We don't need any. This is our land. We ain't harming no one.
Well, that's funny, because I have papers.
The how?
It says this is private land. Ask your granddad. He signed your land away.
Oh, Grandpa, is this true?
He can't even read or write.
He left his mark.
You've tricked him. You've
Bollocks.
misled him. Robbed him off his own land.
The law is the law. Now I've got signed papers here that says this is private property. Now
But
what
we
you
have
gone?
children, and we have to prepare them.
I don't care about the children. I just want you ready and gone.
How are we going to do it in the dark?
I don't care how you do it. Just do it.
Oh, Jordi, hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Calm down. Calm down a minute. Give these people, give us something. You know what I mean? He did go out for signed a bit of paper, he didn't know he was signing anything.
Well, it's signed, and it's the law.
Yeah, and you tricked him. Whose law?
The law of the land. I haven't tricked anyone.
Yeah.
You've been told, first light in the morning. And as you can see, I didn't come alone.
You heard him.
Scared.
We're sick of all you diddy-coys.
We're sick.
Now clear off, the lot of you.
The lot
of you. Now clear off. Go on.
You clear off.
You've been warned.
Yeah. So
Get back.
Go on with you.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Right, come on, get back this
Priscilla was talking about me being the future. Me? I think we've been living in the past, like ghost gypsies. Mommy and Daddy said that God made me for a reason and to be proud of it.
That's right, my Violet. Your mummy and daddy's right. Understand where you come from, your roots. And it'll give you strength to live in the present.
Well, the past can be cruel, cruel enough to make gypsy camps. Well, in the Second World War, they did build the concentration camps for the likes of us gypsies. Thousands and hundreds of us were killed. It all goes back to the same thing.
We are what we are and we do what we do because we are our own people. We are nomads.
I didn't know that gypsies were killed in the Holocaust. Why do people do such terrible things? Why not stop being gypsies?
As if we've got a choice. We are who we are.
We can't do that. What would our ancestors think of us? They went through so much for us. They went through slavery and the Holocaust. We may quarrel at times, but family is family. We always work things out together.
All we've ever wanted is peace, Violet, but people just won't let us be.
It's all wrong. We should be able to be ourselves.
Another eviction order. You know what I can do with this?
If I can have your attention, please. You are trespassing on this land.
No.
And I'm going to have to ask you to be out as quick as possible, because I want you off by first thing in the morning.
You can ask what you want, we're not moving.
The law is the law. The law is the law and you're trespassing. I want you off.
You heard him. We're sick of all you diddy coys. Now clear off. The lot of you. We've had enough of you. Whatever. You need to go.
Hang on, you. We got a speech for you. We will stand together. This is the last trailer. You have bulldozed all the rest. You have destroyed the path to this trailer. But we will not go quietly. We have human rights. We have a culture. We have a voice. We want a peaceful life. We want our freedom back. We want to be able to live together with our families and not separated into rented houses. You have taken everything from us. In '94, the government let the councils abandon us. We want to live our lives according to our cultures. We want our freedom. Our way of life has been persecuted. The jobs we used to have is gone. You put us on sites that aren't fit for us to live on, where we can't keep horses or make fires. You are trying to wipe out our way of life. You have ruined the countryside and made nearly all the common places we could stop on private. Now you are pushing us off the land we own or pay rent for. We are going to read the words of Gretchen Puxton of the Gypsy Council. Gypsies are being squeezed on all sides of this wave of intolerance and racism, which is unlike anything I've ever seen before. That's what it is, racism. Yes. Human rights.
But we are still here and we are remaking ourselves. We have a voice and we will be listened to. We can't be bullied anymore.
Violet is right. We can't be silent anymore. We need to know our power. So I urge you fellow travellers to vote and be counted.
What if we don't have a permanent address?
It doesn't matter. All you need to be is on the electrical register. You need to fill in the form called electrical registration form. There are people like myself that can help and support you.
You have to vote, you really do. Women fought so hard to have their say. Some even went on hunger strike. We need to vote so we have someone to speak for us in Parliament.
Well said. Well said, Violet.
Now, when you can make a fire, my Violet, you will survive, and you need to make your way in the world.
Those girls look around my age. Are they travellers?
Well, go and talk to them.
What are you doing here, Violet? I thought you'd be going to the fair.
I lost my way.
Well, you're here now. Wanna go? Coach, can you come help Violet out?
Okay, yeah. Okay, Martina, no worries. Oh, how you doing? You alright? Have you done any boxing before?
No.
No, first time? Okay, you're welcome. Let's get your gloves on and let's get ready to go, yeah? Okay. You have to take your coat off, it gets a bit hot in here.
Want to go through some moves with me?
Yeah. Did you get fed up with all the names they called you? No one likes that. That's why I come here to get all my anger out. That's it, Violet. 1, 2, 3. And the good thing is this is non-contact fighting.
I'm back a little bit.
So no one gets hurt. Outside and inside you feel better. I got all my anger out here, punching that bag.
You're doing great, Violet.
I got so involved I really didn't care what other people said. Because I'm good at this. Well, we're mostly travellers here, and girls, and we just understand each other.
My grandpa was a famous bare knuckle fighter.
That's right, Violet, he was. He was a bare knuckle boxer as well.
Dad?
I thought you'd never come here. Times I've said to you, come up to the club and have a go. I'm always saying it would be good for you, Violet.
You can tell people here what your problems are. It's like a family. You can be your true self.
Yeah, my true self.
Someone's calling for you, Violet.
Come sit down, my Violet. Tea, my Violet?
Yes, please. Your boy looks like a proper traveller.
That's my Jimmy. He's getting ready for the fair today.
Yeah, today I'm going to get a new catapult. I love the fair. How about you?
I was going to the fair.
Right, let's make you a cup of tea.
I love this trailer.
Here you are, Violet. Here's your tea. You ready to get back now, Violet?
Yeah, but if it's all right with you, I'd like to help out here for a bit, if that's okay.
Yeah, do you want to wipe round for me? And I'll wipe round the kitchen.
The plate? This is the same plate as the one I broke.
Did you? Would you like it?
No, I couldn't take it. Mummy's always going on about how it's the most precious thing in our house.
But we're all great granny's grandchildren. You're welcome to it. Have it.
Here you go, Violet. Mum said have it.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Granny wish you lots of luck and happiness with it always. We're all one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Come on, let's get you to that fair then. You're going to need a wagon.
You make it like Cinderella.
Well, I could find you a prince, you know.
That's the last thing I need.
Absolutely. You be yourself, my girl. Not all traditions are good ones. Look forward, Violet. Make your own traditions. Remember who you are. You're a traveller. You'll get ill again if you try and hide it. Be your true self. Hold your head up high. You're part of thousands of years of travelling. Good luck.
Are we in the next life?
We'll be twixt and between.
Violet, we've been so worried about you.
You got ever so upset. You were asleep the whole way to the fair, and Auntie Priscilla said if you didn't wake up, we'd have to take you to the hospital.
Where is Mummy? I haven't been asleep. I've been travelling for miles and miles. And Daddy, he was at the boxing. And where's Great Granny? And the Vardu and horse?
There isn't a Vardu, there's only modern trailers.
There's some show wagons on the other side of the fair.
You passed out, Violet, and we got ever such a fright.
I've been on the open road.
There you are, my baby. You look so much better now you've got a bit of colour in your cheeks.
I'm sorry about the plate. I love you all.
Plate? What plate?
Great Granny's plate. I smashed it. I was so angry.
No, you didn't smash it, my babe. Daddy caught it.
But I thought... And Emily? Great Granny told me everything.
But you've never met your Great Granny?
Yes, I did. She gave me this comb. She told me I was never to cut my hair, and Florrie said the same.
Well, it is Great Granny's. I remember when I was a little girl, she was stood outside the trailer, combing her hair, like this. But where did you get it from?
We've been through so much.
Who's been through so much?
Our people. Always moving, packing and unpacking. But we always rise up, out of the ashes, and I know who I am now. Wait! All of you! Look over there! It's Great Granny in the Vardu.